No, it's not the Pistons. So you got the Spurs, you got the Wizards, you got
I
Portland.
ain't speaking of Wizards either.
Jordan Poole don't let me
Kuzma,
down.
Poole is man.
And
I
Kuzma
don't
was
know.
killed.
Kuzma was killing for 1 quarter.
So you're not picking the Wizards, you're not picking Detroit. You got San Antonio and Portland. Boy, Pop ain't he say when we gonna have a real
Y'all say what
conversation about Pop?
I get so frustrated. People love to kick people when they down, but they forget what they was at one point.
Was
We not
I'm
about to
talking
act, we
about
not
one.
about to act like oh Pop did man. Pop is one of them ones. Pop is one of the greatest coaches that we've ever seen. I don't care what level of basketball you think you seen. I don't care what genes you seen at what level. Pop is one of them. So don't ever forget that. Don't think right now because all these other organizations are flourishing. Hey, he had his time. One thing you got to realize, you're not gonna be great unless you got some pieces around you that can really bring that out of you. Coach can only be as great as the pieces he got on the court. He don't got enough pieces to make him look great.
They should not lose no goddamn 19 in a row, 18 in a row, however many, bro. They got enough.
They oldest players like what? They actually get minutes.
I think
If you say Zach Collins, that's a problem.
Reason why
That's a
I
problem.
kind of.
I don't want.
But at the same time, bro, the Spurs beat the Suns twice.
They gave the Mavericks a hell of a run. Mavericks a top 3 team in the West.
They young and hungry, so they gonna show out some games and make you like, man, if they can do this that's the thing with being young though. They gonna be boneheaded too. You can be hungry, but you also gonna be boneheaded. So
he started Jeremy Sohan at point guard, right?
It looked good for a second.
Right. I think just because it's Pop, you ignoring the shit he's been doing, bro. Like,
are you serious? You gotta be 100% real with yourself right now. Like, he's literally experimenting. He has a super young team at that. Most of these guys don't have no actual experience in the league. They've been in there 2 to 3, 4 years, and that's just about it. Some of these people still don't really know what their real role is on a real team because they always played on a bad team. So he's experimenting. Let me see how you look in this role. Let's see if you flourish in this one. Okay, you can score, but let me see. We ain't getting wins off this. So let me see if you can do this a little bit more. Like, he's experimenting right now. You got to understand that. Like, Pop knows what he's doing. With Timmy, that was different. Timmy came in the gate. You already knew, like, oh, yeah, he can beat it. Manu, it took a couple years. Parker, it took several years for him to finally, like, okay, this is where you fit. It ain't always just going to get the rolling like that. Who on the team right now, other than maybe Wemby, can you really say, okay, yeah, I know exactly what his role can be, and he's going to flourish there. He can actually, like, be big time with his role. We don't know anybody on that team other than Wemby who really is looking like that in the near future. Vassell, yeah, you can score, but it looks shaky at times. Keldon Johnson, yeah, you all right, but it looks shaky at times. Wemby even looking shaky, but this is rookie year, so that's kind of expected.
It's the team you pick. No, this the whole point. No, I see what you're saying.
I'm saying
nothing you said about San Antonio will make me want to be over there as a GM, bro. Nigga, experiment. You basically said Pop just out there doing shit. You said it in a cute way, but you just basically said Pop just out there doing shit.
Name me one young team that didn't have to go through that.
Say, bro, it's experimenting and seeing what you got, and then it's just letting niggas do whatever the hell they want. It got to be a method behind the madness.
This is the first year he actually just okay. Let me just go with the flow real quick and see what's going on, because this our first year as a unit.
Man, this an easy one, right? I see what you're saying. I swear I see what you're saying. But the question is, which bottom 14 would you be the GM for?
I know you know because you big fans of Shaden and Anthony. But you forgetting a big doofus over there dominating, an injury-prone Malcolm Brogdon and Robert Williams. I mean, I understand Malcolm Brogdon probably ain't part of the long term. I don't even know if Aiden is, to be honest, even though he's young.
But, right, Portland, I don't care what nobody's saying. Portland easily got the best group of talent out the bottom 14. You can say that Wemby shit, but that nigga can't shoot like we thought. He's starting to rebound a little bit more. But his rebounding was shaky. Decision making was shaky. I ain't gonna stop. He not afraid of the moment. So that's a plus. I do like that about Wemby. Not afraid of the moment. But that nigga might be 2 years away, man. Shaden Sharp and Freddie Simons are here now. They both under 25.
Hey, them TV Danners used to hit back in the day, didn't they?
I'm just saying me. Now, I don't know if Portland go drop the ball or not. They might drop the ball. But I'm saying, if it was me, give me Portland. Because I can
give me some good home cooked meals any day over microwave food.
You just said they got Wemby and nothing else. That's what you said. I like Keldon Johnson a little bit.
No, I said no. See, now you're trying to twist my words. I said they got some other pieces over there, but it's not solidified on what their actual role will be that they could actually flourish in. I said Vassell is a good scorer, but it's shaky at times. And I said Keldon Johnson is going to be a good overall player, but it's shaky at times right now. But they still young. Anthony Simons, he's one. You was talking about Cam Thomas. What is Anthony Simons out there doing other than just getting buckets? He's supposed to be a point guard. He don't like no point guard to me. He look like a Dame remix. Guess what? He's shooting 41% from the line, from the field, just like Dame would. That promising to me. I'd already seen this story before. Shaden Sharp can be inconsistent at times. He don't take full advantage of his athleticism. So all them got some spots you can pick it. It's just easier to do with the Spurs because everybody was giving them all this spotlight because Wemby coming in here, and now since it ain't looking good, okay, we just gonna point the finger at them, even though all these other young teams, other than Orlando, who surprised us, is actually looking good.
See, but before we move on, because I'm gonna pick you apart, then we're gonna have to move on. Chris, you got a team out of the bottom 4 teams you would rather GM?
I mean, if I was gonna pick San Antonio, it wouldn't be because of Pop, because I don't think he's gonna be there too much longer anyway. I just like the personnel, but I know that's down the line. But right now, she give me Portland.
So 2 Portland, 1 San Antonio. I just wanted to say this: you got probably 2 pieces. They probably not even go keep Keldon Johnson to keep it a buck. You got Wemby, and they don't even know how they gonna use Wemby. I ain't seen Wemby do the same thing in back-to-back games yet, like in terms of how they gonna use him. So all that experimentation, that shit cool, but as of right now, I don't know. In Portland, at least I know them guards are high-level scoring guards. They both got defensive potential, and they both super athletic and quick. And it's like there's something there. They got assets in Brogdon, Grant, and Ayton. Then they got role players in Jabari Walker. They got Murray over there, Kamara. Like, they got a real-life team. Portland has a real-life team. They ain't all been healthy because Simons just got back. Grant went down, and Ayton went down. Watch what happened when these dudes get back. I had compared them to Utah from last year, and they were showing some signs of that, but it was a lot of people going down. But I really like what Portland is doing now. They might drop the ball, but as of right now, I would love that GM job just because the assets they got, the young talent they got. I don't say they have a higher ceiling than the Spurs, but just right now, that would be the bottom 14 that I'll be the GM of. Wizards are terrible, and Detroit's a lost cause.
Found some shit I love to do, so I can look comfortable. Searching for a peace of mind, need that when it's time to rhyme. Perfect in every line, any chance I get, and I know it takes time, but I would never quit.